Hello everybody, how you doing? I'm looking up now at what until the 1960s was London's tallest building. That's hard to believe, isn't it? St. Paul's Cathedral, hello, hello. The most beautiful day to look up at one of the world's most beautiful buildings. Princess Diana and Prince Charles got married in here. Nelson and Wellington got buried in here. This place is where history was made. What's up everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is London's church. Good morning. Hey everyone, how you doing? I'm now off for a day of adventures in London, which I can't really tell you about now, but listen to my podcast, Dan Snow's History Hit. It is on iTunes and all that kind of stuff, the podcast store, because I'm off on a little adventure now. Thank you for sharing Pablo Del Mar. Thank you for sharing Mom Mala. Good morning in Oregon. What are you doing in Oregon, man? You must get to bed, dude. Anyway, that's it, the dome. When this building was built from 1670 to 1725 approximately, people said it was too European, it was too Catholic, it was a naughty bit of high church architecture, but Christopher Wren has been proved by prosperity. Check it out, it's awesome. It is a very, very beautiful church. Now, this is actually the fifth church. This is the fifth church that's down in this exact spot. There's probably been a church here since about 600 AD. This is the highest point of the city of London I'm on now. Not very high, but it's a low city. But it's the highest point, and there was probably some kind of amazing Roman temple here in the Roman period. We don't know because we can't dig under this church, annoyingly, because it's a church. It's a wonderful cathedral. But there was a Christian church here from about 600 AD. They kept being destroyed and burned down and stuff. A big one was burned down after the Norman Conquest, 1066. Just after that was a big fire, and so the fourth St. Paul's Cathedral was built with a massive spire that was much higher than that dome at the moment. The spire was hit by lightning in the 1500s, I think it was. Can you imagine who got the blame for that? My God, they lived in a superstitious age. And then the whole church was burned down. The Great Fire of London, 1666, 350 years ago. This week, my friends, this church was burnt to the ground. Hey man, thank you very much, Big Yin 45. What's up? Hello in Nottingham. So this was burnt down in 1666 this week. It then took 50 years to build, and it was full of controversy, but what emerged was one of the most beautiful buildings of all time. Now, hello Batman 340. Now, what is interesting about this church, of course, is that Winston Churchill ordered it saved almost at any cost in World War II. So all the buildings around were destroyed, but this was not, especially on I think it was the 23rd of December 1940, I may have that wrong, but it was winter 1940. There was a terrible incendiary attack on London, and every building around it was destroyed. St. Paul's had fire watches on the roof. They were putting out incendiary attacks. They had sand, they had water. They put out a massive, massive bomb landed just outside the west entrance to the cathedral, which would have completely destroyed a whole chunk of it. But it didn't detonate, and it was diffused by an extremely brave man who put it on the back of a truck, took it out to East London and blew it up in the field. So it's really remarkable. Thank goodness it survives to this day. Check it out. Nelson's tomb next to the crypt. In the crypt, I agree. Nelson. Two of my favourite British heroes are buried here. Nelson and Wellington. One dominated the world's oceans, the other dominated Europe's battlefields. Both helped to defeat Napoleon and lay the foundations for a century of British hegemony, for better or for worse. But check that out there, guys. Hello, Dean David. How are you? He did the talk at our wedding 25 years ago tomorrow. Hello, Dean. London's the best city in the world, isn't it? I think so, but I am biased because I was born. Now, guys, I've got to go off to my top secret day, which you will be hearing all about on my podcast soon. Check it out, Dan Snow's History Hit. Okay, bye-bye. Get to your lecture, Debs. Come on, bye-bye.